The Justice card is the first card we have today, upright. And you know, the Justice is about balance. The number 11 could be significant to you. This is the card of the Libra. Air energy. I'm sorry, y'all. The weather train has got me really sniffly. Um, 1 and 1 equals 2. So the number 2 could be significant to you, which is about balance and, you know, polarizing in a given situation. This is very much justice. This is making sure that the scales are fair and everything is going accordingly. This is the truth can come out. You can gain some clarity about a certain situation. Equality, cause and effect. With every action, there's a reaction. And something about the law. May that be somebody that you know is in court or you're in court, or make sure you're following the law, okay? It's getting spooky out here, and that's all I'm gonna say. All right. With that is pay attention. With the pay attention, you're being asked to pay close attention to the signs that are given, both the subtle signs and the ones that you cannot miss. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life, okay? Flame of Courage is the second oracle that came out after that. Ignite the flame of courage, lightening the path of bravery amongst the shadows of fear, okay? So, it's scary to do the right thing, but ignite that flame of courage, okay? Two of Cups is the second card that came out, and it's so funny that I said the number 2 could be significant because here we go with the Two of Cups. This is Cancer energy, water energy. It seems like someone's coming in. Either someone, for some people, love is coming in. It can be a person that is not necessarily your type or something that you go for. It's going to give a little eclectic and different energy. This could also be like a business partnership for someone else or collaboration that doesn't have to do with business. Maybe you are creatively getting in tune with someone else and you guys are building together. There's a mutual attraction here. For some people, someone might be getting proposed. Some might be getting married, but there's a connection. It's a very strong connection. And for others, and I feel like when I was reading this for myself, this gives like you're really connecting with your higher self. And you're doing the work that it takes to connect with your higher self, you know? The oracle that came out with that is speak up, okay? You're being asked to speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. Let it out so that you can move on and be happy, okay? And it doesn't have to necessarily be detrimental, but maybe just voicing your opinion or setting your boundaries or getting something off your chest or asking for something or confessing your love so that you can be happy and move on and get it off. Hear what is being unsaid. Hear what's unsaid. So not only speak up with that throat chakra, they want you to listen intently, okay? Tune into silence for truths that words cannot express. Oh, that was it. Tune into silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply, okay? So maybe before you speak up or after you speak up, listen, because the answers will reveal themselves in that silence. 9 of Cups is the last card that came out. You know, the 9 of Cups is like completion. My homeboy right there is sitting crossed hands, happy and enjoying all the fruits of his labor, you know. This is like a wish come true. You know, for some people, you are just really enjoying life and finding contentment and satisfaction. You know, you've come to a place where you are emotionally stable and, you know, you are looking at life with a different perspective. You're having gratitude and you're living luxurious. You know, this is Pisces energy, water energy. The number 9 could be significant. You have stopped your suffering. If you have a question or you're at a crossroads with something, the answer is yes. Slow down is the oracle that comes out with the 9 of Cups. Life is not a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so does not make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease, okay? And after the clarity and ease, it says answers unfold. Answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience, okay? Everything is a lesson, everything is a sign. You just have to be conscious enough to receive it or to catch it, and then emotionally stable enough to receive it and apply it. Bottom of the deck energy is Eight of Swords. My girl right here is hemmed up, but it's really self-victimhood. You know, if you're going through trials and tribulations, or you feel like, you know, you are not where you desire to be, that could just be that you are letting the negative thoughts, you know, take over. This is self-restriction and imprisonment. You are really, or maybe this is reminding you to not let yourself stay in a victim mentality, you know. She's hemmed up, but she can easily get herself out. Okay? So get yourself out of it. Gemini energy, air energy. At the bottom of your first oracle, reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything and anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. Okay? It's time for a life cleanup. Yeah. It's time to take stock of all the things that are going on, okay? Sculpture of self. Release the distractions. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing your identity. I love you so much. Mwah.